I love bread in the morning. Have I got bits of my teeth? As I'm sure you've seen from our last few videos about Chongqing, we spend most of our time rushing around the city trying to capture the most epic B-roll of food, infrastructure and people. But as impressive as these modern sites are, the thing that I've enjoyed the most is catching glimpses of local life in the city's dark corners, tight alleys and never-ending stairways. So for our final day in the city, we decided to slow things down and spend the morning embracing one of our favourite hobbies, street photography. We thought we'd bring you along with us so you can see what we're up to. This is our favourite location in Chongqing so far. We've been back here like 3 times to record stuff, and basically it's this really long bridge that actually takes you to an apartment block. So the problem with street photography is you have to just sit and wait for subjects to come to you. A lot of crouching today.
Better. I had to just switch it up a little bit, change the composition. I'm actually very scared of heights, but I'm just having to ignore that today to get the shot. Okay,
I'm a little.
Alright, this looks like a really good subject here, so we're going to try
Yeah, this guy. Who do you think is the best subject to photograph? What sort of person?
I like photographing older people. I feel like they're just more interesting. I feel like the older people, you can see from their clothing and the lines on their face, I think there's just a lot more interesting details to show, really. We went to a tea house the other day and we got some amazing photographs from there. It was all just like old Chongqingers, like local guys, and they were just playing, was it Mahjong they were playing?
They were playing a few different things.
Playing a few things, dominoes, Mahjong, Chinese chess, different games. And like those kind of people, I don't know, you could just tell that they would have some stories to tell.
Yeah.
We can't necessarily speak to them that well, but at least through photographing them, we can show a little bit of something about them. That guy, for example, the guy we just photographed, he was wearing like a very like military looking coat.
Yeah.
And I feel like you can often tell in China, like the older guys who have like a military background, you can spot them a mile off. Let's go look for some more of those guys.
Yeah, let's go find some more old people. That's cute.
Right along this walkway, you can see the light spilling in from a building. So if a subject walks through the frame, they'll naturally be kind of vignetted.
You can see the river, and you can see over there is Raffles City and Charterman Dock. So we've come to our second location of the day, and it's another apartment block, and inside it's really cool. It's got these stairs that look like almost labyrinth stairs. It's quite dark. We were here the other day and we actually met this old lady, and she took us to the first location. This building doesn't have elevator, lift, and look how many stairs there are. There's somebody coming up again now for this. I can see them on the far side.
Didn't quite have the settings right for that one. Sometimes like someone will run into the frame, catch you off guard. I guess if we're patient, we'll see more, you know?
So we've decided to take a little photography break and grab a coffee. And what's happened?
It's raining.
It's raining.
Perfect timing. I was feeling a bit bad, to be honest, about taking a break. I never like to take a break while shooting, but the rain has given me an excuse.
I like to take breaks because I am exhausted. It's our last day in Chongqing and we've been away for 2 weeks now. And
Filming every day.
Every day, and I love it, but I am so tired. My legs are hurting, my brain is hurting.
My ears are hurting. I'm hearing her complaining.
So I needed to sit down and have a little coffee break and a chill.
Yeah, well hopefully it stops raining soon and we'll get back out there.
Yes. We decided to stay in this little mall where we got a coffee and take some photographs in here instead.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, but I've been waiting a while. But we're getting the odd few shot, just having to be patient and hoping more people will come. The neon lights are actually really, really cool in this mall. I feel like it's got this kind of vibey feel to it.
Yeah, it looks really interesting, doesn't it? And especially when you can see the Chinese characters lit up, it's like great. And also this area with the stairs is like naturally framed as well.
Also earlier, I went outside and got some shots in the apartment block next door because it was undercover. There were some guys playing mahjong. I had to be kind of patient to kind of earn their trust. I just sort of waited there for 10 or 15 minutes, just kind of watched them until they were comfortable with my presence, and then kind of gestured whether I wanted to take a few photos, and they didn't seem to mind. I snapped a couple. I'm not sure they were great, but it was pretty atmospheric.
What you have to do is you have to make use of the weather at the time and
certainly do.
You know, adapt to the situation. We never planned on coming to this mall, but hopefully we've got some good shots from it, right?
Yeah, I'm hoping so. It wasn't what we were expecting, but maybe that makes you capture something different, you know, makes you more creative, I guess.
So we're gonna try and go back out and get some photographs on the stairs. So we've come to our next destination, which is right beside the Kaishuanmen elevator. We featured it in one of our other films, the fact that you can get the elevator up from one level of the city to the other. There's a few people playing mahjong behind me, so we'll try to get some shots of them. And then down the stairs this way. There's people walking down and they go down around the corner as well. People on these stairs. It's quite dark and it's like really urban and really cool. And the other day there was like a guy cutting hair and stuff, so that could be quite interesting. We are on to our next destination, which is an apartment block, and we're just walking through it now, and it's almost like tunnels, and I hear that there's no elevator in this one either, and this one goes up 25 floors, so that should be fun, but it looks really cool in here, so we're going to take some more street photography. Obviously from location to location, Jack has been squatting in the middle of the street taking photos, so hopefully we can have lots and lots of shots from our trip to Chongqing. And down here seems to be a viewpoint. I don't want to go too over the edge because I'm scared. And at this side is another viewpoint, and you can see the bridge, you can see Raffles, you can see the cable car coming, and you can frame it with the building. It's a pretty cool apartment block. This is a very popular place for taking photos, as you can see. Everybody's here taking photos of this amazing background. People keep switching. It is an apartment block and people do live there. How would you feel if people were in your apartment block taking photos?
I feel like it might feel a little bit intrusive, to be honest, but if you were one of the business owners in there, for example, the people with the shops or like little kiosks, I think you'd be pretty happy about it because you can make some money selling that stuff.
I think like if I was near here and people were making a lot of noise outside, I would be a bit annoyed. But I also feel pretty proud that I lived in such a like cool building that people want to come and take photos. I think
I would
that's
say
pretty
that
good.
that's generally been the attitude in Chongqing really so far. Has been people have been wanting to show it off really, and which has been quite nice. You know, they want you to come take photos in their apartment blocks, and it's not weird. I feel like in the UK, if you just went into someone's apartment block and started taking photos, it'd be kind of weird. Whereas here, it seems more acceptable.
Yeah,
So
that's good. I hope you enjoyed this vlog style video. If you did, then check out my Patreon for some more behind the scenes content. If you liked it, give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more China related content, and also leave me a comment about where you want to go here in Chongqing. I'll see you next time.